Lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you. Ooh, come and get the interview. The lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you. Ooh, come and get the interview. The lights on you. The lights on you.
What's up, everybody? It's your host, Doughboy from the Lights on You show. And tonight's special guest, we're going to have Rome, the rapper, CEO, host of Entrepreneur Talk. So stay tuned, because the lights
They call on me. They call on me. Huh? They call on me, cause I'm the beast of the streets. Mr. Smith, Ink Boys, you suckers die on your feet. 45 for my rival, no white flag or retreat. A wreck chaser, stack paper, yeah, I want all beat. About to take over the city of Philly, they my streets. Cool now, me and my hitter, we gon' eat. Do or die, eye for eye, who gon' ride, who can't see. Can't hide the bar, all I nigga is no peace, yeah.
What's up, everybody, and you're back to the Lights on You show with your host, Doughboy, and tonight's guest, Rome, the rapper, CEO of Entrepreneur Talk. What's up, Daddy?
Bro? How you, man? You
Ain't
already
nothing
know,
new.
man.
What's good with
Family,
you, man?
You already, hey, man, long time coming, man. It's good to really see you. Coach.
Yeah, man, listen, I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to get you, but, you know, social media, I see you be moving. You know what I mean? You be making the moves and all that. You just come back from,
LA and Vegas, man. Like, I had a lovely time out there. Made some crazy connects out there that's like, they personal connects, but, you know, you family, so, you know, I most definitely gonna give you the light on that, you know what I mean?
Need that, you know what I'm saying? You know, lights on you all over the world. You know what I mean? And all that. So you was out there shooting a video, right?
I was out there shooting a video for one of the artists that me and my co-host Wild Tuner actually we deal with. So basically, young guy out Albuquerque, New Mexico. He on his music run, he on his run, you know, great manager. And he tapped in with Tuna through the hip hop thing.
Right.
We wound up stepping down from that and just going in our rightfully on places of where we was already doing before we attached ourselves to that brand.
Okay.
And they was just like, look, we like y'all. So we gonna do some business. We might as well just keep our business with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So got invited out to Vegas. Wound up going to LA first for a day. And got to see, you know, got to spit a couple bars on that Hollywood Walk of Fame, and it was just like, you know, just a different vibe over there for the time we in right now.
Yeah.
Needed that. You know what I'm saying? It was It was a successful trip.
Yeah. So, how did you get into the I remember, you know, back in the day when, you know, you was doing music and all that. If y'all don't know, I've been knowing Rome for a long time. Come to find out, he family, we connected. You know what I mean? So that's what
facts.
You know, but
big
only
facts.
that, you know. But other than that, you know, you always was like, even with your phone and all that, you always was doing the recording like, yo, Cole, I know how to do this. Get with me. I know how to do it. You putting these little joints together with, you know what I mean, on the green screens and all that.
Joint, you know,
and at the same time, giving them bars.
I mean, you know, the music was you know, what's funny about my life is crazy. Cause it's like a circle. Like, my God-given talent was art. I knew how to draw. Couldn't draw out my head, but anything I would look at, I was able to put it on paper. Like, if you sat there long enough, I could draw you in that C code at one point in time in my life. And then I guess, you know, there's levels to this shit. So God must have knew one day in my life my hand was gonna get messed up, so he gave me a voice. You know, at a time where I grew up in a household where, you know, the speak when spoken to.
Yeah,
Outside of that, it was keep your mouth shut. So not really too much having a place and able to, you know, explain things and understand things. It was like I started writing stuff down.
Right.
And before you knew it, it was like I took poetry and started turning it into rap. I understood that poetry rhymed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, what could teach me how to rap quicker without having men around me to teach me this, but poetry.
Right.
You know, roses are red, violets are blue. You know, before you know it, I guess I'm getting next to you. You know what I mean? Then now, man, you playing with. I learned how to play with words through poetry. So, rest was just history. You know what I'm saying? Started writing and started looking at it. You know, my favorite groups, Another Bad Creation and Crisscross and the Youngsters, and you know, started really
went back.
Yeah, I went back, man. The Youngsters, and you got Malik and Jamal. And,
oh man.
you know, you just the root. You know, you just got the essence of these Tupacs and Naughty by Nature and Onyx and you know what I mean, leaders of the new school and you also have, you know, just
that's when music was music.
Oh man.
I mean, I ain't bumping music right now, but you know, that's what really got it started. You know what I mean?
Right, facts.
So it was, you know, moves was being made then and all that. See, I didn't
the plot
know.
thickened, you know. So yeah, I mean, you know, I love, you know, it was my getaway. You know, music was. I remember, man, I had swapped out a Vanilla Ice cassette tape for K Solo.
Right.
And a lot of niggas don't know who K Solo is, but you know what I'm saying?
Spellbound, nigga.
Spellbound, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Your mom's in my business, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
real dope song.
I'm going back to roots of this shit.
Yeah, you going back to
you know
the
what I mean?
80s song. You know what I mean?
The Juice soundtrack, Rakim, you know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane, like.
Do they still be having soundtracks?
Man, I don't know what these. I ain't seen a movie soundtrack and I don't know when, man.
I think they still be doing movie soundtracks, but they just don't. I guess the way how shit come out now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the advertising ain't like it used to be no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dropping shit. You just gotta find out.
Yeah,
man.
you just gotta find out. Like, yo, oh yeah, I just found out.
It's
yesterday
because everything digital now.
Yeah, yesterday I was on YouTube and seen one of Busta, so I didn't even know Busta came out with some new stuff.
Yeah, Busta.
So I watched like 5 Busta videos, like Busta killing it, like.
That's why you wanted to do the joint with T.I., you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, T.I. my age. I'm a couple months older than T.I., so I understand T.I., you know, as far as the versus joint.
Yeah.
Why he ain't want to do it. He like, man, you somebody I looked up to like me, not me.
But it's just music though. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still competition. So
it's always gonna be competition.
So when you look at
if I do a song with anybody, it could be love, but at the end of the day, you gonna try to have the hottest verse. That's just what it is.
But I understood him by where he was meaning, saying, why would you want to come with for some of the youngsters when it's like it's people that's still rapping in your league. You got LL.
Him and L could have went.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Like it's everybody that went with somebody that was in their league.
But
like,
guess what though? That's a big up to T.I.
But it ain't good because if T.I. lose and it don't do what T.I. need, it can hurt. It can diminish. Busta a big name. It could diminish.
See, I ain't making no songs that's hot right now. No disrespect to him, but
no.
I ain't hear nothing.
No, you got some work. You just got the joint with Young Thug. That joint popping.
Yeah, but that's Young Thug song, ain't his song.
No, that's T.I. song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's T.I. song. That's what the
all right,
yeah,
all right.
Featuring Young Thug. That's what I'm saying. Like, boy, but that's why I believe why Busta said you the king of the South. Like, let's ride.
That's right. I mean, listen, competition is competition, man. You know what I'm saying? Competition is competition, bro. You dig me?
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what it is. But it's surprising, though. I didn't know that you used to draw, though. But, you know,
man, that was the God-given gift right there. I miss it, man. You know what I'm saying? I miss it.
So, you don't never just sit around and shit, just be like, let me see something.
No, well, you know, my hand got messed up, so...
Boy.
When my hand got messed up, that was the end of that. And that's why I said it's funny how God gave me the music.
Right. projected to something else.
to something because
Gave
it's
you
like,
another lane.
Yeah, it gave me another lane, and then even with the camera, like I took that up in high school. You know what I mean? Up in Dallas,
Okay,
so it was
nice.
like.
So you wasn't no rookie to this. You already
Yeah, but I just never thought I would use it.
right.
It's crazy I didn't know it was there the whole time until I was playing with the phone. This is where the phone get tricky because I'm playing with the phone and it's taking me back into those zones, and I'm like, damn, I'm paying people to shoot my vids, you know what I mean? But I wasn't getting what I was paying for.
Right.
So
I
now
feel you on that.
you start spending. That's why I tell them I
Money,
spent
innit?
more money in this game than I ever made, man.
Early.
So niggas start talking that money shit. I be like, well, how much did you make?
Early.
But nigga can't tell me a problem. I can tell you how much I spent. Let's see who rich man. Let's see if your shit way out. I'm still spending.
Still spending.
So you know what I mean?
Man, listen, I understand, but life is competition. You already know. You know what I mean? You can have some of the best niggas on your side, but if you hot, sometimes you with people, it's like, I gotta do my best. So even if you think it ain't competition, it's competition because a nigga gotta do his best. He gotta show and prove who he is. You know what I mean? You gotta stay stamped
Got to.
in the game. You dig me? You know what I mean?
Got to.
But we'll be right back after these messages on the Lights on You show.
Days when they actually confirmed that I have cancer.
What's up, youngin'? Oh, so you the guy that likes spitting on people, huh?
I need you to take care of all the spots and make sure all the workers know we still in charge, because ain't nobody bullying us.
Be careful up here, man.
So I took your money?
She talking about rearranging your furniture, bro.
I know you're tight. Don't talk too much.
And we're back to the Lights on You show. It's your host Doughboy, and I guess Rome, CEO of Entrepreneur Talk. My guy.
You already know,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but let me get back to, family. Kids, married, not.
Well, my son just turned 21 October 19th.
Okay.
And my daughter, she be 11 January 18th. So, I think I did good. 9 years apart, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we just,
9 years apart.
yeah. Was married, you know what I'm saying? Held it down as long as I could. You know what I'm saying? My ex-wife had cancer, so it was like, it was ups and downs, battling a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? Our kids being teenagers running around. It was a lot, you know what I mean? I tell people, until you sick, you don't know how a person feel deep down when they sick and maybe can lose their life at any time, you know what I mean? Sometimes they want to live with it, you know what I mean? And sometimes the things that people think they could carry, sometimes they really can't carry that. So, but I did my best I could for her while she was in my life, you know what I'm saying? And, she wanted to part and go our separate ways. And, it kind of messed me because I'm a winner. I hate to fail in anything I do. So, especially when they come in, protecting life, I took that real serious. Like, okay, I'm not a doctor, but, I pray, I believe in the Lord, and I'm a spiritual dude, under the cap. I'm a real believer. Like, I believe in certain things where it's just like that's my real big win.
Right.
Believing in the Most High, believing that, when I can't do something, He can do it.
Right.
And I'm gonna benefit from it, just understanding that I'm giving it to Him. So, so we parted last year. It's going on a year this month. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, I think she split like right before Thanksgiving, the last year or so. It was around a year. And just, you know what I mean, holding down the crib, me and my daughter having full custody of my daughter and just holding down the crib and holding down the fort still. You know what I mean? Still able to have people that support me enough to say, hey, we want to see you make it. You know what I mean? So, you know, we got your daughter when you need to leave. And family, you know, certain family members is making sure I'm my child right. Whereas like I make these movies that I make it, you know what I mean? I know that she's secure and good. You know what I mean? So, you know, everything balances itself out. You know, the universe put people in your life for different things. I think that I helped push her to a path where she's going to see now if she can sustain her own life by herself compared to being sick. A lot of part of her youth and going into her adulthood where she's always around everybody else and everybody else around her. Yeah. To the point now is she's living for herself now. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter went off to college. My son in his second year at college, so it's like she's finally able to see if she can do her and see how that works. And see if she can get some of the things that she believes in, her goals and different things off the best way. You know, I wish her all the luck. And you know, I pray for Adele. And you know, the things that she was praying for me for. And my success with the music and just stepping out and being my own boss and being my own, you know, man and, you know, and believing that I can do some of the things that I do well by myself and don't need too many of these outside people and trusting your talent with other people.
Nah, you always,
you know what I'm saying?
Was a type of guy, you was just my vision.
Right.
Just what I'm doing, right?
Right.
Here.
Right.
Yeah, I know that much about you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, cool. Yep.
So,
though.
I remember, you know, doing the song with you on New Year's. Like, was it New Year's or New Year's Eve?
Yeah, that was New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you always knew you was going to be more than just who you was. Mm-hmm. You wasn't going to waste being a human.
Not at all. And even then, we was promoting, like, we took pictures of. That's when I found out. I found out. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know. Did we know that?
Nah, we didn't know.
We didn't. I think she just was. We was all putting. We put it together then. Like,
and she saying, and the crazy part was, she saying she gonna look for her cousin. She like, I ain't seen my cousin in so long, and I'm like, okay, I don't even know what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? She just said she seen the cousin. And that's just a conversation she was having with other family members, and then. You know, with me, and then the whole while, I'm at the studio with you. So she dropped me off to who she looking for, to looking for you. Mm-hmm. And the whole while, I'm right there. She connected, but she don't even know that she that close. That close. Until
I'm in a barbershop when I took the picture every fucking week. Like,
I took the picture and she looked. She said, "Hold up, that's my cousin." I'm like. That's my cousin. This the cousin I've been looking for. I said, man, I said, you dropped me off at his house. I said, we just was in the studio. Don't we did the song and all that? That was crazy, bro.
How
you know what I mean?
Again, so now you see why.
Yeah.
I just believe, like, that just don't happen.
Yeah.
And that ain't got shit to do with no other human beings. That's just alignment with the universe and somebody's knowing she's seeking something. Don't know her man. But see, when you the shit and you lit, you line that's lined up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Stars clash, you know what I mean?
God gonna put his people together.
Yeah.
You gotta know that though.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about the crazy thing about life. A lot of these people that we're around now, they don't know their powers. They don't know right from wrong, wrong from right. They don't know who to trust, who not to trust. They don't know what loyalty is because they never got it.
Yeah.
How can you give something that you never got?
What you think is the difference between like the rat now and the rat? You know,
you don't gotta.
A couple years ago, 10 years ago.
You ain't gotta go as hard. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
They promote bullshit now compared to back then.
It had to be
They wanted it ain't even too much that I think the industry wanted it. They accepted it because that's the only way they knew how to make money at that time. Right. But now that everything's digital, when they could throw a song out there and put all this money on this one artist for fucking 6, 7, 8 months a year, and then this nigga look like he the hottest thing out. You know, you blueface all of a sudden.
Yeah, they do make it real easy for you. You know, once the digital game came in effect, it was like everything became super, like, everybody was independent. You dig me? So now you know, there's all these new artists coming out. Like you're saying, I don't even know who be coming out and all that, and all that. But how did you wind up getting with hip hop since 1987?
Through my bro Wild Tuna. What's crazy is I always wanted to be on hip hop since 1987 as a artist.
Right.
So this year coming in, I was searching for media. I was like, I'm gonna go on a media run. I'm gonna start doing some interviews and start getting back into the blogs and stuff like that because I ain't doing it so long. Coast to Coast was my biggest media outlet that I would go to. I was in a magazine with 2 Chainz. Like they had a steady thing where I for sure knew when I spent my money with them what I was receiving, and I was always getting something.
Right.
So I really wasn't messing with nobody else. I'll mess with Philly Fame and stuff like that, but I really wasn't messing with nobody else. Hip hop since 1987 was always the biggest blog joint. The Meek Mills, the Arabs, all these people that that was like big in the city was on that blog, was on that website. So it was like, damn. So Wild Tuna come along and just was like, yo, I'm with hip hop since 1987. I'm trying to do an interview. I'm like, on me? He like, yeah. Man, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I already know this nigga, from doing something. I had did a skit for some artist, and he was in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, this the guy that was in this skit that I filmed, boom, boom, boom. Don't know, he been following me since then.
Right.
Don't even know. I'm like, damn, watching it heavy. See the name in my joint, but I'm like, at the time, we didn't have the stories where you could see who's in your joint and whatever, so it was like, I didn't know, so he hit me up one day and was like, yo, I want to do an interview, meet me here. So I'm like, all right. I go meet him. He do the interview on me. And then next thing you know, I'm on hip hop since 1987. And then he called me the next week and was like, yo, I wanna pay you for some film work. I got a couple shows, the hip hop since 1987 shows, I want you to film these joints for me. Certain artists though, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. So he paying me. So now I'm at all these events, filming them and just, like, everybody loving me. Like, damn, you got Roman in this joint here. Oh shit, Roman. So he's seeing the love. Everybody seeing the love. So then he just called me one day like, listen, I'm going to Atlanta. I don't know what you're doing, but if you want to come to Atlanta, I got Lil Boosie, I got my man Pluggy, and I got Cassidy. So now I'm doing this show right here online on my show. I was supposed to get Cassidy. I never got him. So in the mix of me supposed to get Cassidy, I don't know what happened, but it was like a fee got thrown in there.
Right.
And I'm like, huh? I ain't had, so, we ain't even gonna go on right because that's my man. So I'm like, so I never get him.
Right.
So when he's like, he gonna interview Cassidy, I'm like, the rapper came out. It was like, yo, listen, I'm trying to go too. He like, wait, man, listen. He's like, you want to film? Like, yeah, you ain't got to pay me nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I want to go. I said, I want to be able to walk in this room. I got to. You know what I'm saying? Because I had made a move and I was supposed to interview him, you know what I mean? And I never got him. So this is going to be something legendary for me to walk in this room.
Right.
So I go. They like, all right, you know what I mean? Get down, land or whatever. We walk in the room. He's sitting there. I walk in, he look at me, I'm like, yo, what's wrong with favorite rapper? You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I mean? What's up, baby? Hip hop since 1987. Got the shirt on, I'm like, and we do the interview on him. So what was dope about it was he loved it. He loved the whole vibe. He took pictures, we busted up. Like, he like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a dream come true because it was like, see, that's when I knew I was like, all right, here we go again, lining me up. I ain't leaving nothing on the table.
Right.
I could have left that on the table and just said boom, boom, boom. But I'm like, I kept going with my show. I ain't getting my feelings, and God brought it right back around.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, then I had my opportunity. You make your opportunity worth it.
Shout out to Cassidy.
Shout out to Cassidy, man. Bars is back.
Early. You know what I mean?
The Science most definitely out. Just grab his album.
Yeah. Hit us up, Cassidy. We need you on the show, baby. Once again, we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and we'll be right back with more conversation with Rome, favorite rapper, on the lights.
What's up, America, man? Y'all know the vibes, man. This is Rome, your favorite rapper, man, and I'm here on The Lights Is On You, man. And listen, right? Y'all know I only co-sign that official shit. And right now, man, we got the white joint, right? The Lights Is On You, man. This joint right here going for $25. Now, this is the sweatshirt, you feel me? Fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Listen, fuck with it, man. We got this black joint over here, right? It's probably one of my favorites, you know, black my favorite color. You see? I'm fucking with this green right here. Let's get the yellow letters. Shit banging off everything. You know what I mean? The vibes, man. I ain't gotta tell y'all. Listen, Rick, this joint right here going for 30. Should be taxing y'all niggas and getting it for 35. Y'all know the vibe. You see this shit? This shit got cuts and everything in it. You feel me? Fuck with a nigga, man. This is my folks' clothing line. It's about to be the best shit in the streets, man. I'm co-signing it. I'm telling y'all. Y'all see me in it. Y'all see the drip. Shout out to my nigga Drippy Fish too, man. Yo, shout out to Dope Boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin too. Y'all know the vibes, man. This shit big. And if this was my size, I'd have had this black joint. I'm telling y'all right now, this medium fit me well, though. Y'all know the vibes, man. Make sure y'all hit the website up. Make sure y'all hit them up on This Is The Lights On You on IG. And make sure y'all tap in with Rome, man, your favorite rapper, man. Entrepreneur Talk Season 2 is full of facts. Gang shit. Holla at your boy.
And we're back to the Lights On You show. It's your host, Doughboy, and our guest, Rome, CEO of Entrepreneur Talk. And where was we at? What were you talking about?
So Entrepreneur Talk.
Yup, that's what we was at. Entrepreneur Talk. And all that. So, I mean, let them see what that joint is on your shirt, man. I mean, let them see what that joint is, man. Let them know what it's about.
So Entrepreneur Talk is my show. It's my online show. Right. That kind of fell out of nowhere. It's crazy how I always was telling people around me, or artists around me, they should do a podcast or they should do some type of, touching bases and doing something with artists that they attached to. So one day I'm on my man from North Carolina, he a battle rapper. Shout out to my nigga T-Top, you know what I'm saying? The Bear, you know what I'm saying? North Carolina battle rapper. That's a dope artist, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to him. He came to the TLA. I reached out to him. Came out there, filmed him. And he just always showed love, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it was like I was going to do an interview with him. Now, the mix it, when I first got on the radio, I was going for the filming for DJ Will. I had got reached out to by D from Rough Riders, one of the owners. So, he wanted to do some interview with him. Philly, whatever, we kind of left the radio, so that outlet wasn't there no more, so I couldn't even do that with it. Somebody always that was an eye on me and always watching, so make a long story short, I was supposed to do the interview with Top and I didn't do it. And I was like a little salty. I'm like, damn. So it was like 4 in the morning, going on 5. At the time I was going lift in the morning. I'd be lift early in the morning, like from like 5 to 12 in the afternoon. And then just do for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Right. So D was on. So I hit his jaw like, boom. Like,
Podcast.
No, just on his live. So I'm like,
okay.
I didn't even have a podcast joint yet. This is about to start, so I tapped in with him into the joint. That shit just, I'm sitting there rolling up. I look up, I see the little circle joint. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga. So I'm fumbling. I'm like, all right, I'll roll that all up like joint pop in. And we just busted up for like maybe a half.
Right.
On some real G shit, like.
Damn.
So I screenshot the joint, you know what I mean? screen record the joint, whatever. And I tell him in the joint, like, look, I'm gonna post this later. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let everybody know we connected. You know what I'm saying? We folks, we family. That we gonna. He like, yeah. I posted that shit like 6-something in the morning.
I remember talking to you before that, you know what I mean, behind the scenes, and you was like, yeah, I got somebody real special that, you know,
Like,
and,
like,
and
listen.
then I seen it, like, what's up with that? Tell me about the Dapper Dan interview.
It's the crazy thing, right? I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna run it real fast. I ain't gonna hold y'all, you know what I mean? But I was supposed to go to New York to do an interview with one of the Wu-Tang members. And on my way there to Staten Island, I get the phone call that one of the members' moms got COVID. So I'm like, in my mind, I ain't going there because I'm cool.
Right.
I don't need that interview. So the manager called me and was just like, all right, yeah, we could do it next week. No, we can't do it next week. He got the quarantine, my nigga. So I'll see y'all in like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
So he like, y'all don't live in New York? I'm like, no, I'm from Philly. He's like, oh man, I thought y'all live in New York. No, I'm like, we based out of Philly, my brother.
Right.
So, I called my A&R. He like, yo, what's up? I'm like, you in Harlem? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way to you since I'm already in New York. So I go to Harlem to my A&R crib, and we just busting it up. And next thing you know, he like, yo, Dapper Dan live right around the corner. I said, who? Dapper who? He said, Dapper Dan. I said, the fashion designer? He like, yeah. I said, around the corner. Where? He like, right around the corner. Man, I packed my motherfucking camera shit up and took it out the car and was like, phew. Right around the corner.
Straight to the crib.
So we go around the corner, so he got security and shit. So he trying to open my A&R trying to open the gate. The gate won't open. So he trying to walk off like, no, the gate is closed, it's locked, so we can't. I'm like, nigga, I ain't walking around here for nothing. I'm like, it's security right there. The fuck you mean? Right. So I wave at the security like, yo, come here. So he walk over. I'm like, yo, Dapper Dan in there? He like, yeah. I'm like, listen, I'm with a media company. My name Rome since 1987. I'm like, he like, yo, he about to come out. This is security guard. I'm like, oh, he is? He like, yeah, as quick as he say that, he coming out. But like 4 people. These motherfuckers done bought some shit. I don't know what they bought, but they bought some shit. So they come out. I'm like, I step back like, oh, shit. They walk into their car, whatever, we talking, so I'm like, so when he turn around, I'm on his ass. Throw him up, you know what I'm saying? Walk around, boom. So I walk up to him like, Mr. Dapper Dan, I'm like, yo, my name Rome since 1987. I'm like, listen, but hip hop since 1987, Blase Bly from Philly. And he just took to me from the gate and was like, you from Philly? I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh man, let me tell you a story about Philly, man. He's like, come on over here, man. And that's when I knew I had it. I said, oh, you know what I mean? I ain't even had nothing to do with hip hop since 1987. That was all me and my A&R.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That got me my first record deal in 2010. You know what I'm saying? That's how long me and him go back. So anything that's going on out in New York, he calls me. He wanted me to be in the Big L movie. But they wanted me to play there, but I wasn't cutting my dreams or nothing off. Like, I'm cool. Like, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That probably would have been major for you.
Yeah, I mean,
though.
it might have been major, but then it's like, you're still getting paid, and then if the movie don't ever come out and all that, I done cut my shit off, and I done got money is money.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do weird shit for money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool, like, cause I know how to generate money.
Yeah.
So if it's about me just making some money, shit, I know how to do that.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's how Dapper Dan came on, and we did the interview, and he gave me a nice quick joint, but he told me about, like, you know, how he got started on why New York was like Philly niggas. He was like, it's not that New York had anything to do with that. He said, I used to do all the interior on all the JDM cars. Aaron Jones,
Right.
Basil, all of them. He was like, yo, I used to do all the Gucci in their car. He's like, all the Philly guys used to come up with the Timbs on and the fashion and all that. So when they pulled the cars up, man, I would do the interior. He said, I started doing all the clothes for the Philly guys. And when I came to New York, you know what I mean? I just took all that. He's like, I used to have a shop right there on 4th and South. Back in the day, like.
Dapper Dan, you know what I mean? That Philly life, man, we been fly, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Since the 80s, man, you know what I'm saying? Since the 70s, like, you know what I mean?
We was the big time drug dealership.
Culture
Shit
start,
up there.
you know what I mean? Culture gotta come through Philly, you know what I mean? Got to, you dig me? You know what I mean? But there you have it, you know what I'm saying? Straight from the horse's mouth. My guy Rome, CEO of Entrepreneur Talk. You know what I'm saying? And it's your host, Dope Boy, for the Lights on You show. And I thank y'all for viewing and keep viewing. And we'll see y'all again on the lights. You know what I mean?
I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, castle on the hill, wake up in the sky, you can't tell